video, Joe Rogan just shattered the racist ideology of cultural appropriation. The idea that you can keep other people from enjoying and appreciating the history of other human beings is effing racist. By J. Sermopoulos, October 22, 2017. Firebrand comedian Joe Rogan took direct aim at the absurdity of recent cries of cultural appropriation during his extremely popular podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. With the Halloween season in full swing, which is traditionally a time of increased claims of cultural appropriation, the latest accusation of cultural appropriation from the PC police is the claim that white women wearing hoop earrings are appropriating Latina culture. I was effing reading an article, and I almost punched my screen. They're saying that hoop earrings are cultural appropriation. Girls aren't allowed to wear hoop earrings, said a clearly frustrated Rogan. Follow. Joe Rogan heavy checkmark at Joe Rogan. Recreational outrage is obviously running out of targets. Hoop earrings criticized as cultural appropriation. http://www.independent.co.uk/life-style/fashion/hoop-earrings-latina-hyphen-latino-hyphen-ethnicity-y-ration-white-women-fashion-white-women October 18, 2017. Photo published for People Are Now Saying Hoops Earrings Are Cultural Appropriation. People are now saying hoops earrings are cultural appropriation. Along with hair scrunchies, ripped jeans, and body glitter, hoop earrings are, to many people, simply a current fashion trend. To others, however, they carry a lot more meaning, and one woman has now. Independent.co.uk. 1056 replies 2031 retweets 6410 6410 likes. Twitter adds info and privacy. Advertisement. It's racist against white people, Rogan said. Pulling no punches, Rogan explained how nonsensical the idea of cultural appropriation is in a melting pot of culture, such as the United States. The entire country is a melting pot of cultural appropriation, you dumb CS. That's the whole idea of having a civilization, it's that you get to share each other's food, share each other's recipes, listen to each other's music, listen to each other's jokes and stories, buy each other's clothes, he exclaimed. You get these effing dummies who are just looking to complain and criticize, and just call out everything and everybody, Rogan said. Rogan dismantled the idea that any one person or group has ownership over a culture and has a right to deny others the ability to participate in it. You don't own your culture, you effing idiot. You know why? Because you didn't create it. You didn't invent pizza, you didn't invent pasta, you didn't invent Chinese food, it's been around for hundreds of effing years. You were just born. You were born with sort of ethnicity, you don't own that ethnicity. The idea that you can keep other people from enjoying it and appreciating the history of other human beings is effing racist, and it's stupid, declared Rogan. Read more. Former Baltimore cop goes on Joe Rogan podcast, blasts cops and prosecutor as corrupt and criminal. The initial impetus behind calling out cultural appropriation was originally to try and ensure that cultural traits aren't being made fun of or used as a cultural meme, such as dressing as an Indian for Halloween, but progressive extremists have taken it far beyond that. The over-the-top politically correct culture of outrage now accuse white people who wear braids, dreadlocks, play ethnic music, or cook ethnic food of appropriating culture. The reality is that no one owns any culture, as different cultures have been inspired and evolved directly from their engagement with other cultures throughout time. All this divide and hatred is deliberately being sold to the public as a means to keep them distracted from the real racist system like the police state and the drug war. As America fights internally, the prison industrial complex is destroying lives. As we buy into the race baiting, the military-industrial complex is murdering scores of innocent men, women, and children across the globe. These are the ideas the media does not want you talking about. Smashing statues, trying to build a superior race, hating others for dressing like you, these things are futile in regards to inciting positive change, which is why they aren't working. If you really want to build a better future, we have to start in the present and stop living in the past. We have to be aware that those at the top need us on the ground fighting so their old system can remain. Watch below.
You know, she doesn't use the last name anymore?
Well, neither does, well, Christina is Christina P. now.
Really?
Sebastian Maniscalco is just Sebastian now.
A lot of white people getting crazy lately.
Tig Notaro is just Tig.
Is that cultural appropriation to use a white person to use only one name? I always forget what's cultural appropriation.
Right,
we need to
right.
constantly be reminded. I tweeted something today. I was reading a fucking article and I almost punched my screen. They're saying that hoop earrings are cultural appropriation.
No.
Girls aren't allowed to wear hoop earrings.
Really?
Cultural appropriation.
Damn.
Do you know how fucking privileged you have to be? Like how soft, look at that, hoop earrings criticizes cultural appropriation. Do you know how soft you have to be to give into that? To give into that, and how fucking dumb you have to be to say that.
Yeah.
You have to be so dumb. And
It's
you're
almost
dealing with
racist. I think it's the opposite.
Racist. It's racist against white people.
No,
But
it's racist against black people. What? They're jungle people that only wear giant fucking hoops in their ears?
What I read was Latinas. Latinas are criticizing it and saying it's a part of their culture.
Oh, it's their culture.
Yeah, it's like people
I
are just
thought it was a
picking
black
turns.
thing.
No, black people don't want girls to wear braids. Oh. Cornrows. Can't wear
Really?
cornrows. Yeah, you can wear like regular white people braids. But little skinny braids, that's cultural appropriation.
What about Goldilocks? She
I
was
don't know.
white.
What about golf shirts? Are they allowed to wear golf shirts?
Right. They shouldn't be.
If they're
we
going to get
started
crazy with these braids, it's not
green
we.
pants.
Here's the problem:
Yellow
is this
belts.
all this we bullshit. The entire country is a melting pot of cultural appropriation. You dumb cunts!
All right.
That is the whole idea of having a civilization.
Yeah.
Is that you get to share each other's food, share each other's recipes, listen to each other's music, listen to each other's jokes and stories, buy each other's clothes. You know, there was this journalist that went to Japan, and they were talking about cultural appropriation, whether or not they thought that like white girls like Katy Perry wearing the geisha outfit was cultural appropriation. And they were like universally saying, no, we're happy that people love
Right.
Japanese culture
Yeah.
and that they do that. They're
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
But over here, you get these fucking dummies that are just looking to complain and criticize and just call out everything and everybody about everything.
Yeah. It's
Oh my God.
I
See this?
What is this? No. Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, so he came out with a, in the preseason, I think, he had dreadlocks in his hair, and a former NBA player called him out on it, Kenyon Martin. But Jeremy Lin's response to it was actually really good if you want to check that out.
Hey man, it's all good. You don't have to like my hair, and definitely entitled to your opinion. Actually, I legit grateful you sharing it, TBH, to be honest. At the end of the day, I appreciate that I have dreads and you have Chinese tattoos.
There you go.
Because I think it's a sign of respect. And I think as minorities, the more we appreciate each other's cultures, the more we influence mainstream society. Thanks for everything you did for the Nets and hoops. I had your poster up on my wall growing up. Oh, shit.
This is what he said right here.
That's really classy. Somebody really need to tell him, like, all right, bro, we get it. You want to be black. Like, we get it. But the last name is Lin, all right? Well, he's a
Wait,
fucking...
who said that?
The other guy.
Who was the other guy?
Kenyon Martin. There's a,
Kenyon Martin.
usually there's a picture of his Chinese
But it's been
tattoos.
removed?
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Well, he's a dummy. And that Jeremy Lin guy is a very classy character for the way he answered it. First of all, dreads are not black. They were a sign of people not washing their hair that dates back to the Greeks and the Romans. There's ancient sculptures of Caucasian-looking people with dreadlocks. Dreadlocks were worn by the Vikings. It is not a black thing. Because some black people wear them does not mean it's a black. I mean, the idea that this is a real thing, this cultural appropriation, that people go around pointing at people saying you can't wear your hair a certain way.
Yeah.
Like we're limiting hairstyles. And it's just so many people are just looking forward to criticizing and getting shitty with people over almost nothing.
Yeah.
It's just
No, the whole energy of this country is supposed to be complete assimilation. Like you said, let's pick the best shit from each culture and make it just American hodgepodge. And that's what it's about with gentrification. You know, you want people to not all live in one neighborhood and all dress exactly the same as each other. You want there to be a merging of different looks, different addresses, working in different trades. You know, there used to be, if you were Irish, you were a cop. That's it. That's what we fucking did. You know, we were cops or we were soldiers. When we first came over here in like the 1860s during the famine, we got off the boat hungry and they threw a fucking uniform on us and sent us in to fight front lines against the South. Or you were a cop.
And then after that, they got into the trades. There's a lot of Irish people in unions.
Right.
You know, a lot of Irish in the longshoremen's union, a lot of Irish in the, you know, the carpenters union.
Yeah.
But look, fusion restaurants. What's a fusion restaurant?
Yeah.
You take a couple different cultures, you combine their food into some sort of a unique thing. And it was a big thing for a while. People loved fusion.
Yeah.
They loved that kind of food. And now there's a ton of people complaining when white people cook Mexican food.
Yeah.
Like, there's this famous guy, I forget his name, can't be that famous. I guess he's not that famous if I forget his name. But he's a famous white guy who loves Mexican food. And he opened up a Mexican restaurant, and all these people got pissed that this guy is cooking Mexican food. But this guy's been writing books about Mexican cuisine. He goes down to Mexico. He learns how to cook authentic Mexican dishes from people that live in these villages and towns in Mexico, and like has a deep love and appreciation for the culture of Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's essentially a Mexican cuisine scholar. And all these people give this fucking poor guy, that's his name. What is his name? Rick Bayless. And he's famous. I mean, I've read one of his books on Mexican food. And I've seen articles written on him and video interviews and stuff. And this guy is getting in trouble with other people. When chefs become famous cooking other cultures' food. You don't own your culture, you fucking idiot. You know why? Because you didn't create it. You didn't invent pizza. You didn't invent pasta. You didn't invent Chinese food. It's been around for hundreds of fucking years. You were just born. You were born with a certain ethnicity. You don't own that ethnicity. The idea that you can keep other people from enjoying it and appreciating the history of other human beings is fucking racist. And it's stupid. This thing that we're getting into, where we're criticizing people, you know, based on various aspects of culture that they enjoy, it's insanity.
Yeah,
it's insanity.
I know. Think about how Italians have affected, like, fashion in this country.
Sure.
I mean, from high fashion all the way down to like the disco era, when all of a sudden
rap music?
Right.
They were all calling themselves Gotti, and
right.
They were all calling Al Capone, and I mean, come on, man. I mean, how many fucking rap songs like have Godfather lyrics in them? And it's just, cut the shit. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. And that's my culture. And I'll tell you, you can have it.
That's why I love, one of the seminal moments in American culture was Aerosmith getting together with DMC and doing Walk This Way. That was that's what America's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's just, it's kids today looking to point the finger at the world they see and looking to find fault in it and find fault in each other. And it's this call-out culture that we see. There's plenty of shit that's wrong in the world. There's plenty of shit. And I guess this is just a byproduct of people having the freedom to communicate. I mean, I guess that's what we're seeing. But there's plenty of shit to really pay attention to. Jeremy Lin wearing dreadlocks isn't on that list. You know, girls that wear hoop earrings, they're not on that list. It's just fucking
white kids that wear baggy pants. So what?
Yeah, so what? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, to me, that's a sign that they're like accepting black culture.
Yeah,
that they want to intermix. They want to hang out together and share each other's fashions and ideas and drugs and women.
Well, the white people, especially like from the suburbs, have always looked towards black people that grew up in difficult circumstances and admired something about how tough they were, or how you know, street smart, or how cool they were. They were people that, look, it takes pressure to make a diamond. You don't make a diamond in Sherman Oaks, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, we went to the Galleria. It was crazy. We went to the food court. We're radical.
Yeah.
No, that's not, you know, those people that live in these like safe suburban neighborhoods, the one thing that the troubled kids coming up want to be, they want to be associated in some way with something tougher, something harder, something where, you know, people have had to earn their stripes. That's why they have this love of rap music, especially gangster rap. I mean, that's always been an issue with young white kids. Like since gangster rap was invented, there's always been like young white kids who live in the suburbs who, I mean, it's always comical watching them sing the lyrics, talking about robbing people and shooting people and dealing drugs. And, you know, meanwhile, they're living in Thousand Oaks or something. You know?
Yeah.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, We have cell phones. We have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know, too, we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So, if you can give more than that, that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So, anyways, if you can give more than that, that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember, too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it. But it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.